Hello, friends. How are you? It's been a while. My name is Angela Nzilani. I am a healed healer, or rather, a healing and transformation life coach. My journey started from a place of brokenness to a place of finding solutions, finding healing, and seeking and finding. And I know that there are people out there who are hurting and who would want to do something about what they've gone through, what they are going through even, and they don't know how. So I am stepping into my purpose through my company, Angelic Achievers, to touch a life, to heal a life, and transform somebody. So today's topic is about feeling good, just feeling good about yourself, feeling good about life, feeling good. And what stops you? Ask yourself, what stops you from feeling good? The only reason why you're not feeling good is because you're feeling bad. So what makes you get stuck into that place where you are just feeling bad? um, Things happen, things have happened to you, things have keep happening. You've gone through a process that has cooked you into the person you've become and puts in beliefs or things that, limiting beliefs that limit you from moving forward, from stepping into your best or the best version of yourself. So today I wanted us to talk a little bit about what you can do to feel better, to feel good. Just three simple tips that will help you. My tip number one is that you need to create emotional freedom. Emotional freedom. When you are emotionally free, you don't um, you don't get hurt by the traffic. You don't get hurt or disturbed by what your neighbor or your friend is doing. You don't get disturbed by lack of some things. Instead, you look at reasons why these things are happening, and positive reasons for that matter. So you stay on the positive lane instead of trying to look at deeper pain or more pain, why things are happening to you or to others, or and instead start looking at life positively. So how do you create this emotional freedom? And one way you can do that is create a 5-minute rule in your life. If you find yourself stuck in traffic and you are going maybe somewhere in a hurry and you're late, ask yourself, take 5 minutes to rant, to say all those bad things, to insult if you have to cry if you have to. 5 minutes is enough for you to feel all that. After the 5 minutes, then ask yourself, why am I still feeling this? So 5 minutes should be enough for you to feel what you're feeling, the negative feeling, and then you change into now positive feeling. Because after all, what can you do? Tell yourself that I can't change it. It has happened. It's happening. If maybe it's you are sick or something, tell yourself, yes, I can't change it. I am sick. The only thing I can do is to stay positive so that I heal even faster. If you're, say, fat and you feel that you want to lose weight, tell yourself that, yes, I can't change it. This is who I am right now. So what can I do to make myself feel better or be better? So when you do that, you find an easier way to start moving forward. You find that you don't have to get stuck into, feeling up like a victim or being a victim of something that has already happened. And instead, you start becoming a victor by changing what how you're interpreting the feeling, how you're interpreting your emotions. So first, have the 5 minute rule. Every time you find yourself feeling bad about something that has happened, ask yourself, why am I still feeling bad 5 minutes after? And when you ask yourself that, tell yourself that I cannot change anything. It has happened, it has happened. So what can I do? The third point is to accept. Now, this is still under emotional freedom, creating your own emotional freedom. Say that I have to accept whatever has happened to me, because accepting is it's basically your foundation. That is your foundation for being able to, to create a better emotional you, and not becoming an emotional wreck every time something happens to you or something goes against what you had planned. Because many times things will keep on happening, and many times we are not in control. So the only thing you can be in control of is your interpretation, how you interpret, how you continue feeling. If it is maybe you've lost your job, feeling bad about it is okay, but just for a moment. It shouldn't continue prolonging. You should now accept and tell yourself, I can't change it. It has happened. So moving forward, what do I do? So you have that foundation, and creating a strong foundation, just like building a house. When you create a strong foundation, then you're assured of having a strong house. So don't look at it like I've accepted to lose. I'm losing. Don't look at it like you're losing. Instead, look at it like I have to agree that with the circumstances, with whatever has happened, that this is what has happened, and I have to move forward. Number 2 point is that you have to optimize a morning a morning routine. A morning routine tells you that it's just like what we were talking about, foundations, building foundations. So when you have a morning routine, a strong morning routine, you're building a foundation for that day. So each day is a new day. Each day is a day for you to create, to have a new foundation. And when you have a routine, it makes it easier for you to keep on moving. So what are these things that you can do in the morning? When you wake up, the first thing you need to do is to silence yourself. Yes, you've been on a silent night, but you need to silence yourself through thought, through meditation, through prayer, connecting with your maker, building your spirituality, because we are nobody without our maker. So you have to build your spirituality, connecting with your God, and giving the day to God and letting him be the guide. Yes, we have our own plans, we have our own wishes, our own plans, but God always has plans for us. So let him have his way, or let him have his way. So silence yourself. Number 2 is to affirm yourself. Keep affirming yourself, really realistically affirming yourself. When you don't do it realistically, you realize that you start losing the motivation, because it's just like that farmer who went to his farm and started talking about his weeds and saying that I don't have weeds, I don't have weeds, I don't have weeds, I don't have weeds. And at the end of the day, he still had weeds because he had, of course, to work on his farm. So let your affirmations be realistic. And when you're affirming yourself, let them be in line with what you're doing. Like, telling yourself something like, instead of saying, I am a billionaire right now, you can say that I am working towards becoming a billionaire. You see, there's a difference. I am working towards becoming a billionaire. So you realize and recognize that there is a path to that growth. It's not something that will just happen, abracadabra, it happens. No, it doesn't do that. So you have to be in the realization that there is a path, there's a process. Number 3 is to visualize. You need to visualize the end game. What is your end goal? If you want to be a billionaire, how does a billionaire live their lives? What are the things that you want to achieve? If you're touching lives, how many people do you want to touch in a day, maybe in future? And what is your future? What distance are you looking at? Or what period are you looking at? Is it maybe a month or a year or 5 years, 10 years? What are you visualize? Have it in mind. And as I said, do not forget to have the process. Do not forget to even visualize the process. So visualize yourself waking up early in the morning, going for a run or doing your little exercise, and if it is speaking, being able to speak in a crowd, being able to coach maybe a class, even if it's a virtual class, a class of 20 people, or you're a contractor, visualize yourself having built that big house that you, or that uh, road that you would want to build. But what is the process? The process of even going to apply for the job and getting it, and being rewarded, and starting the process, working on it, and coming up with the process, continued product, or a continuous project. So don't just visualize the end game, like this is a house I want and this is it. But what is the process of getting that house? Next, you need to exercise. Exercise is good. It makes you build your mental muscles as well as your whole being, your whole muscles, your whole you become more energized. So do not start your day without having to move, because we are forms of energy and we have to create energy to attract energy. So create the energy you need by moving yourself. And even when you move, you realize that your moods are better, your moods are good. So when you start the day with good moods, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to even achieve more. Next, you need to read. Reading. I have books here. Sometimes I even read the dictionary. I have my Bible. So reading is very important because it makes your mind grow. You're as good as your next book, or whatever you're lacking is in the next book, or whatever kind of thought you need to have is in your next book. So whatever you don't know, you can still know, because once you read, you increase your knowledge. So continue reading, continue researching, continue learning new things of doing new ways of doing things. And you will realize that with time, you're growing slowly by slowly. Then lastly, you need to journal. You need to write a journal. And a simple way of writing a journal is writing a few things about your, what your gratitude, what is your level of gratitude? What are you grateful for? What are the things you thank God for? And then you can also write the things that are of priority to you for that day. What are the things that are so important for you to achieve each and every particular day? So write down the things that you want to achieve each day, and just being able to write, to scribe. So when you write down those points that I've given about a morning routine, they will give you a synonym, and the synonym is savers. So savers, SAVERS. Savers, the first one is silence, second one is affirmations, third one is visualizing, exercise is the fourth one, fifth one is reading, and lastly, you need to scribe. To scribe is to journal. Then number 3 now of the how to stop feeling bad and instead feeling good is that you need to create circumstances that make you a happier person. You realize that many times we are all searching for happiness, and many times we put ourselves down because we don't know. We are victims of circumstances, and we don't know how to change these circumstances. Well, it is your responsibility to create the circumstances you need to feel better. And one of the simplest ways, easiest ways to create new circumstances, better circumstances that will make you better, is by personal development. Your level of success is equivalent to your level of personal development. So if you realize that you've been stagnating, you need to ask yourself, what are the things that I can do to make myself a better person? Is it my own self-awareness? Is it my self-worth? Is it my building my emotions, my emotional intelligence? Is it forgiveness? Is it maybe dealing with my past traumas that have made me maybe the person that I've become? So being aware that you're a product of some things, and knowing that there's still a way out. You can still work on yourself to become a better person. You can grow. So remember, your level of success is equivalent to your level of personal development. So depending on how you define success for yourself, then whatever level it is, if it is at 10, your success level is maybe at, if you want it to be at 10 and your personal development is at 3, then you're still at 3 in your success. So you need, the best thing that we can create for ourselves is selfishly taking care of ourselves, selfishly growing ourselves, because unless you're selfish with growing yourself, you cannot be able to be of help to somebody else's growth, or you cannot be successful in helping those who love you, who you love, and also those who you lead. Everyone is a leader. Starting from yourself, you lead yourself first, and being able to lead others. So it begins with me. So if I have to lead myself first, then I need to be very selfish with growing myself, with becoming a better person. So I hope that you pick something from that. And we had our Monday, turning our Monday blues into Monday inspirations on my Facebook page, but I have moved it to YouTube for obvious reasons, and I'm looking forward to better days, to more growth, and to bigger things that are coming up. So thank you for watching and seeing you. I'm looking forward to seeing you again on Monday next week, and I'm your gal of healing, your partner in healing. So look for me if and when you feel that you need to talk to someone and you feel that you're stuck, or you feel that you know someone who needs my help. So I'm looking forward to seeing you around. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the bell as well for more notifications to come. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. See you around. Love you all. Bye-bye.